You there? Yeah, Captain America was a fun guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
shit, there's that black voice.
Yeah, baby. What's up? I'm telling you, man. I should have been black.
You should have been.
People say that to me too, especially in Humboldt Park.
Sound black as hell, man. Black as shit. Look, you made shot come.
I'm the whitest guy you know. Shit.
White as hell. You sound black as fuck, man. You don't even sound like that in real in person.
Call me Velvet Jones, baby.
Velvet Jones.
Velvet Jones, baby.
I regret it. Can we go back in time so I can bring you on here like you are black, and then blam, surprise, you're a white dude.
No shit, dude.
That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. So,
I'm telling you, man. Stay shy.
Yeah. When you grow up in the shy, you start speaking black. It just happens. That's how it is. And you were
whether you like it or not, dude, that shit's taught in school.
Yeah. Yes. Alright, people.
Ebonics in the 5th grade and shit.
Exactly. Now we're gonna teach you how to speak
It's like,
black.
excuse me, teacher, I have to use the bathroom. No. You finna use the bathroom. Sorry, sir. I finna use the bathroom.
And you lived in Humboldt Park, so you needed that. You didn't get no respect.
Shit, I had to fake the funk like a motherfucker. I was like, every time they're like, man, what's up, white boy? I'm like, nah, I'm going to school. In school, you're somebody. Hanging out in the Puerto Rican parade. Shit, in 3rd grade, I was on Telemundo, man. I was in the motherfucking Puerto Rican parade, walking my school. Shit was real. I was carrying like the school flag, doing the fucking merengue dance and shit. Like, accept me, call me güero loco, it's cool.
Oh man, that is awesome. That is awesome. You had to false flag or something. You had to throw some gang signs.
Fuck yeah. I didn't want to get jumped as a white boy. Shit, white boys weren't allowed in Humboldt Park. Not until like last week and shit. Yeah. Now white people are all over Humboldt Park.
All over, taking over, man, trying to kick us out. Sad, but I really don't care.
Goddamn white people ruin it for everybody.
I know, right? Hey, at least you left.
Right?
You're like
smart.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not gonna be like these people. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna actually leave this place. I'm gonna leave this place.
And now I'm around more white people. God damn it.
I know, right? I'm gonna leave it to the Puerto Ricans. Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Shit. No, man, that ain't gonna happen. White people are gonna take it over.
They're gonna leave those.
Make that shit expensive.
They're gonna leave the Puerto Rican flags, and the white people are just gonna run all the Puerto Rican shops and freaking restaurants.
That'd be hilarious. I mean, it's gonna happen, but it'd be hilarious.
You
go into that, like, what was that place on California, that church that held that woman for like a month or whatever? Like, she was like, didn't want to go back to Mexico?
Yeah.
That's gonna be all white people in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be all white. That was a big deal, right? Like, she really had sanctuary. Like, can I like commit murder and just hide in a church for the rest of my life?
Yeah, no shit.
Why don't criminals do that? It's like, you know what? I killed like 15 people. I'm just gonna stay in this church 24/7.
And they're like, come on in, it's cool.
I know, right?
Like, we'll just tell the white people, no habla español, no habla inglés.
Welcome back, so welcome back. You're in overtime with Naz, and it's me and my guest tonight.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Kevin.
Even though we're in Kansas and everything, like the whitest place you'd think you'd know, like we moved to the most Mexican part, so I feel like at home anyway.
But you said they're nicer.
Like 15 kids playing to like midnight.
You said they're nicer over there, though.
Oh no!
Somebody talking in the background. I think that's his woman.
My girlfriend's about to kill some kids.
Your girlfriend's about to kill some kids. Nah, you just got to Kansas. Give another 10 years, then you start killing. 10 years.
Yeah. Well, but they won't be kids anymore.
Exactly.
They'll be adults. Well, then we can legally kill them. Yeah, that's cool.
You see, legally, it's like, you know what,
But they came in my house.
They weren't even there. You just kidnapped them, put them in the house, and then killed them. It's like the trespassing. You motherfuckers were trespassing.
Right.
But yeah.
So we start talking about Dark Knight yet, or what? Fucking Dark Knight Rises.
Oh man, if we talked about Dark Knight, I need like more people in here. It's hard to get sympathy when you kill kids. That's true.
Everyone look at this. Don't spoil that shit.
Yeah, that's true. We can't talk about The Dark Knight. All we could say is that it was really good, and you all should really go see it. And it's tragic about what happened when some people went to go see it. Oh, I don't spoil, honey.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, it really does suck.
I do. I spoil like a mother.
No.
Titanic, the boat sank. Old white bitches falling everywhere. That was the best part of the movie. And you know that. Nobody went to Titanic looking for a love story. They just wanted to see that fucking boat fall.
They wanted to see...
As soon as that happened, you're like, you had to wait 3 hours to see a fucking boat sink.
It's true. It's true. Look, you see, this is the thing I hate about that event. Now people are scared to go to the movies, and that's what I don't want. It's not what we need. You can't be afraid to go to the movies, man.
Right.
And that sucks. Cause if you...
Nah, man, I mean...
Go ahead.
I don't think it's a people. I mean, I don't think people are gonna be that afraid to go to the movies. It's just that now that you go to the movies, it's like you're gonna have to go. It's like going to high school again. We have to go fucking through the metal detector.
Exactly.
You know, it's just like you're trying to go to a movie, and all of a sudden they're patting you down.
Like I'm about to. Man, it's just sad, man. It is stupid. Stupid.
It's like I don't know, man. It's gonna happen everywhere too. Where no matter where you go, all of a sudden, like, you know, hey, shit went down over here, so we gotta lock everything down. You're gonna have, you know, you gotta watch out because there's psychos on the loose or whatever. One person ruins it for a fucking lot. Now we're gonna hear this shit all over.
You see,
if we're not already.
Why couldn't that guy?
More gun laws and shit.
Why couldn't that guy have been the one guy who went into the place and was like, just started like fucking some girl in front of the damn theater and be like, oh shit, now we could have sex in theater. That's awesome, and you know. Started a whole new craze, but no, he came in there and had to do something totally different.
Yeah. Sucked. Well, and I hate the people that are trying to bring it back and saying like, well, you know, if we could bring guns in theaters, you know, somebody could have defended it. It's, motherfucker, who's gonna pull out a gun in the middle of the theater to defend everyone in the pitch ass dark and try to shoot somebody? You know, you're gonna be shooting other people.
Who the fuck?
It's like there's no way around it.
Who the fuck needs a gun in there? Yeah, I remember back then though there are security guards. There are security guards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There are, you know, so it's not like the place isn't secure.
I don't know if they're armed, but they're security guards.
They're security guards, right? So, I mean, there should be that. All right, Sha.
Well, City North, over on Western, they got fucking off-duty cops working there and shit.
Exactly.
They'll bust you real hard. You try to theater hop.
Yeah, and when I went to Dark Knight, it was the first time I ever seen like some place like totally like crazy. There was a traffic just to get into the parking lot. It's like, damn, you know, what the hell? But there were cops there already, but they were there because it was that big and there was so many people, like, you know, in case shit went crazy. But, you know, shit went crazy somewhere else. Totally not where we were at. Plus, nothing happens in Rosemont, so that's why I go all the way over there.
Yeah. Shit. I would have went to the one in Skokie though. That's where it's at.
That's where we wanted to go, dude. But we wanted to do IMAX, and they only had a 3:30 a.m. It's like shit. I mean, I would have done it. I would have done it, but you know, LP is all like, nah, man. You know, I'm gonna.
That's a shift right there. Yeah, LP. Yeah, he's got things to do. You know, apparently.
You know, I gotta
he's
sleep.
A busy man.
Nigga, I gotta sleep. You know, and I'm like, nah, man. Fuck that shit. Come on, it's Batman.
Ruin your life. Go to a movie at 3 in the morning.
This guy did.
That was probably still packed though too. 3 in the morning. There was probably all kinds of fucking people there.
Yeah, I would have been one of them. Y'all seen his? That's the thing that they make him go like, yeah, he was a med student, graduate, and it's like, well, something was clearly wrong with him because he decided to do.
Yeah, they're glorifying him, man.
They are. Why are they? I don't get what the fuck.
They're trying to make him look like he a guy, and the motherfucker, no matter what, stupid is stupid. You pull like that, and they shouldn't be talking about him on the news. They shouldn't be showing his picture because, you know, I'm sure somewhere people are like, damn, he's not that bad looking. He could have got pussy. I'd fuck him, you know. And they're like kind of, you know, I'd say decriminalizing him. I'd say just, you know,
look.
Put him away, man. Just get him over. I'm surprised he survived. I'm surprised he didn't shoot himself.
I know some people said he was a coward and not doing that. Thea said that his mom says she's not surprised. So,
on a side note on that whole thing too, what the fuck, 3-month-old doing at that goddamn movie?
That is true. What was
that? That is some Humble Park shit.
That is.
Just like 15 minutes into the movie, like, you know, a big Spanish family of 15 comes in with a fucking crying baby and sits in the front row.
I hate that, yo. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. You know, no. What I hate I hate when there's a kid sitting behind me and he starts kicking my chair. I hate that, dude. When they brought back E.T., I went to go see that. And I had this family next to me, of course. It's E.T., you know, whatever. And there was this kid sitting next to me. And this kid, I forgot it was a girl or boy. I think it was a girl. She just, like, leaned on my leg, bro. She was, like, her hand on my leg just leaning, watching the movie. And I'm like, what the fuck? And, of course, it's not my kid. I'm not going to be like, get off me. So I'm just like, okay, is mommy going to notice? Is mommy going to notice? I could have swore she was leaning on my leg for like 3 minutes until mom was like, Mira, stop that. I'm like, what the fuck? And at the same time, there was like kids running up and down the aisle right there by the entrance. And I was like, yep, this is great. And that was Western. I stopped going there too because it got mad expensive. Everything in the city is just expensive.
Dude, I used to call that shit Ghetto North, dude. I hate that place.
It is. It was grand.
Just for that reason.
It was grand in my high school days. It was the shit because it's like I went to Clemente, so it was just one straight bus ride there. We'll go see a movie right after school, and we'll start like sneaking into everything. Boy, we saw like 3 or 4 movies in one day. It was a shit back then.
Oh, we used to do that shit all the time. They didn't care.
Yeah.
We'd start at like 10 a.m. and leave at like 10 p.m.
Hell yeah. They didn't give a shit. They didn't give a shit. Wait a minute. Where did
we running in the same people?
Where did you go?
I went to Lakeview.
You went to Lakeview?
We used to ditch games and we used to ditch school and go to Cubs games.
That would have been nice.
Yeah. I went to Lakeview. Yeah. 95 and 99.
Ooh, shit. That was way long ago. Way before my time.
Mm-hmm.
By 99.
What are you talking about, man? How old are you?
I'm 27.
Like 22?
Damn, I wish.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
I wish I was 22.
I used to skate, like after I graduated Lakeview, I used to skate over by Clemente.
And when I was in high school,
that was good times.
There were skaters back then. They're probably still skaters now. I don't know. That school went through a whole lot of changes after I left.
Mm-hmm.
I was part of a school within that school called the MSTA. After we graduated, which we were like the largest number of graduation, it was like 300 people. They started making these schools within a school. So every floor was a fucking school, like the Arts and Fine whatever Academy and something else Academy and something else. You know? But then they started bringing like kids from other high schools in there, and then it would be like this big freaking gang war, and there were handicapped kids too. And I heard that they were getting bullied. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
That's crazy.
Oh, and then the principal, she did something. She went away. That she killed herself. No, she drowned. I don't know, some shit like that.
Man, some drama at that school.
That school went through some shit, yo. And you're getting the dirt right here on Overtime with Naz for the like.
That's right.
I think there's only like me and you from Chicago. Well, you're not from Chicago anymore, man. You say fucking and left.
Yeah, hey, come on. 31 years. I've only been in Kansas for a goddamn month. I didn't forget yet.
Anybody from Kansas in here besides Kevin? Anybody near Kansas in here?
Go get a drink. Some barbecue.
Is Kansas near Texas, right? No? Yes?
I don't know. I think we're near Colorado. It's not so bad.
Oh shit. Watch out, nigga. It's Colorado.
Yeah, right.
They got history. They got some history. I heard motherfuckers crazy in Chicago during the heat wave. Fools going out shooting folks. Yep, that's how it is.
Shit. Fools go out shooting folks in any kind of weather in Chicago.
This should be Overtime with Nas News.
That weekend I was back.
People got shot when you came back?
That one weekend I was back in town, like, it was like 40 people. There was like 40 shootings. Fucking one weekend.
They were celebrating your time here.
Shit, it's hot out there.
It was like, oh shit, our nigga Kevin back. Let's kill some niggas.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out a second grade teacher. Learn that bitch.
It's like, this is our white chocolate motherfucker. This nigga cool.
That smooth, sexy, cracker ass skin.
Oh man, I'm sorry we got there late as hell. My friend came too damn late. No, my friend, the one I wanted to take over there, couldn't come, and then I had to find someone to come with me, and then all I could find was Carol. That's it. And then it was like,
that's not good. She was cool.
She was cool, but it's still, we were there like, hey, what's up? You gotta go. Peace.
Yeah, right.
It sucked, man. It was sad.
Because I wasn't driving, so my ride was leaving, so I had no choice on that shit.
You could have flew,
But it was
man.
fun though, man. I love that place.
That place is a shit, yo.
As whoever comes to Chicago, you gotta go Galloping Ghost Arcade. Fucking coolest arcade ever.
Oh shit! Look,
or whatever the fuck it is.
He put up the link and everything. This guy works for them. He advertising for them. He's gonna put a Galloping Ghost in Kansas.
Look at that shit. Yeah, right.
Hey, is it me?
I want somebody to beat my Double Dragon score.
Is it me or are they making their own game back there?
Yeah, they're making a fighting game that's like Mortal Kombat.
You see,
and it's called what the fuck was it, like?
I saw
some like Dark Presence or something like that.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to be Mortal Kombat, like old school, like with the video. And they're using live action, and it's like doing like 1080p like graphics or something like that.
I say do it, man. That'll be a shit. But watch them be like,
yeah. Every once in a while they'll have demos.
Yeah, is that gonna be the one game that we do have to pay? It's like, all this stuff, $15, but this one right here, nigga, you gotta really put in some quarters. This is legit.
Earn that shit. Nah, I should do podcast. I agree. You should do some podcasts with everybody. That's the popular shit.
Yeah,
I get in the car.
I do. Look. This is what we're talking, and we've been talking lately, and I even talked to Thea right there. I was like, there might be a day when I can't do well. The other thing will have to die out, and but I like doing this podcasting kind of stuff, and LP does too, and we totally want to get back to the Pod to the Future stuff. And if anything, I'd like to continue just doing that, videos on the side as well, shit like that. But I love doing this. It's cool. Plus, you ain't gotta see me, and I'm in my drawers, right? I'm in my Captain America drawers, nigga.
Yeah, I'm in my normal wear too. When I get home, I'm like a member of the '93 Bulls. I just fucking rip off pants.
You just.
And they're jeans too, man. I'm fucking hard as shit. They're jeans.
No, I'm not gonna shut down the channel. I'm just saying, And maybe one day I want to start a family or something, I don't know. Maybe one day I want to be like Kevin and move to Kansas. No, I don't want to move to Kansas.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Haters gonna. Girlfriend's like, haters gonna hate. Nah, it's cool. I understand, man. Nothing lasts forever, dude.
Yeah.
But keep doing your shit, because you're, in all honesty, you're making a lot of people laugh. A lot of people fucking think about it, man. How many people in this world go around going, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch," because of you guys? Gotta keep that shit going, man.
You gotta keep
just
it
enjoy
going. You gotta keep it going, man. That's why. The Juggernaut is my god, and there's a shrine made out of him. No, just kidding.
I had my old roommate actually fucking we had a standee from like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. It was the Juggernaut. He kept fucking leaving it outside my bedroom door, and so every morning I had to fucking like just walk into it. All because of that shit.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I had some lady I had a girl at when we went to Boston for that what the hell was that con called? RafaCon.
Oh, the YouTube stars?
Yeah, and well, no, not YouTube star. It was more like viral videos and memes and stuff like that. And the Juggernaut bitch is a viral meme. And and this one lady was like, "You guys are the ones who did it." It's like, yeah. And she was like, "Look, I love your theme, but you got my mom saying it, and every time I call her, I gotta hear something. So I'm just saying, because of you, my mom was like, look, we really apologize for that." My pussy rate went up. My pussy rate went down. It's like, you're the one who made them stupid ass videos with your old puss ass.
Oh man. Like, you almost got laid too, and then you said that, and that got you out of getting laid. You C-blocked yourself with that shit. Nah, but keep it going as long as it makes you happy, dude. That's what it's all about, man. Being creative and just enjoying it. If it's not fun for you anymore, hey, hang up the fucking gloves. But hey, if you're still having fun with it, man, fucking rock it till the wheels fall off.
I know, right? Or I could always do like all the other big stars and stuff, say I'm retired and come back like 6 years later. I got a new one, niggas.
I mean, because this, like I said, the shit's still funny. Just keep it going, man. But keep the fucking officium going too, man. That shit was fun.
I need to, man.
Seeing something different.
You see, man, if you were here, I would have killed you. I would have killed you in the show, man. Come on, what's going on?
I told you, I was like, I'd love to be shot by you. I'd love to collaborate with your shit. It'd be fun as hell. Especially since we probably lived like 3 blocks away from each other. Didn't even fucking know it.
We probably did. Where did you live?
Recently, before I moved, I was over by Fullerton and Pulaski.
Fullerton, Pulaski. Yeah, that wasn't so far. That isn't so far. I'm over here. I'm fucking Central Park and like Central Park and Division around there. Not really. Around there. I'm giving you Main Street.
Oh, Division?
Yeah, like Central Park Division. Like,
I don't need to know your address. None of these people need to know your address.
I know, right? I'm at I'm gonna give him an address of somewhere else.
1755 Walbancia. P.O. Box.
Penthouse Suite. Say everybody, I live in the South Loop.
What you gotta do? Shit, yeah. Walk outside. Keep yelling my name. Make sure it's morning. Yell my name as loud as you can. I don't know, man. But yeah, I would have loved to do some officium shit. I don't know. I would have fucking died. I'll take a shot. I'll take a gunshot for you.
Gunshot.
All for the art.
Take a gunshot for a nigga. See, people want to fish him. I'm gonna fly. I'm not gonna fly you over here, but I'm just gonna say it because I want you to feel special. I'm gonna fly Kevin over here just to get him shot.
You let me know, man. I'll set something up. It's a 9-hour drive or a 1-hour flight. I'll come into town for some shit. I always look for excuses to come back to Chicago.
I gotta go get shot.
I gotta go take a bullet for somebody. I'll be right back. Start a Kickstarter. Get Kevin back to Chicago to get shot.
Take a bullet for a nigga. Whoever donates the most gets killed by Naz. That would be great. And we want to make sure that you get like some of the epic deaths. You know what I'm saying? Like shotgun to the dick.
So like Quentin Tarantino shit.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You can get like a Quentin Tarantino like Reservoir Dogs torture scene.
What's going on back there? Is your girlfriend just getting down with a get down?
She's watching Saturday Night Live.
Oh right. Wait, right now? Or did you record it?
Oh, Hulu.
Hulu.
I love that Hulu.
Hulu. I had Hulu Plus, but then I stopped. I didn't pay, and then I was like, fuck it.
Yeah. She pays for that. I pay for Netflix, dude. The thing I hate about Hulu is like I think it's bullshit if you got to pay $10 a month for something and you still got to watch commercials.
Exactly.
It's like I remember when I used to go to fucking movie theaters. Remember in the movie theaters when they didn't show commercials?
Yeah.
You paid all this money to not see that shit. And nowadays it's like you're stuck with it no matter what. You're paying $15 a ticket, and we're gonna show you the same goddamn commercials you saw on on your regular TV.
Exactly.
You go to theaters to escape that shit.
It's messed up. But then again, I can't be a hypocrite, because my videos have commercials, but I'm trying to get revenue, so.
Hey, you gotta get that. Come on, man. You're independent. You gotta earn that. I do the same thing now with all my videos.
Yeah.
Fucking commercial.
Oh, by the way, plug your YouTube, man. I'm pretty sure people would love to see you in your draws, opening fucking games and shit.
Yeah, I'm sure, right? Here. Y'all gonna hate me after this. You're like, he's whiter than we thought.
He's whiter than imaginable.
I got famous for being an idiot on YouTube, basically.
Basically. We should have met a long time ago and just conquered Chicago. That's how it should have been. Yeah. I would have been in my draws with you opening stuff.
Well, we had that one video we shot that we had like a Spanish speaker. That would have been perfect.
I don't speak Spanish.
Because everyone was talking shit saying I was a racist because I kept saying things were made in Mexico. So I had my friend Eddie go on there. And he like translated like the Gears of War unboxing for me.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
It was hilarious, dude. It's two boxers, fucking two fat dudes. It's funny because he's Puerto Rican, but he looks Mexican. He's really dark skinned, and everyone's trying to like figure out what he is. Like on the comments, they're like, he's Ecuadorian.
Oh man, that would have been good. You see, man, it's like, damn, I should have known. I should know.
It's funny. Yeah, on YouTube, it's like when you don't try to be famous, you just try to have a good time. All of a sudden, you get caught up by all this stuff.
Exactly.
Like none of that shit. You too, I'm sure. You just made it as a joke, and I made it as a joke, and all of a sudden, everyone's laughing at it. You know, so that's cool.
Exactly. I think that's where I lost myself. Like, you know, I'm trying sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm not, and it's the ones that I'm not get some attention, but nothing's been like, you know, huge success like that first one, the Juggernaut. Nothing's been like huge like that.
That's how it goes, dude. That's how my first video like that was. It's up to like, I mean, like I said, it's nowhere near your views, but it's like almost 400,000, and it's like nothing really comes that close to it because you know that's the way it was.
That's way more than
that shit was unplanned. You just.
That's way more than what we're getting now. It's like 2,000 to 5,000 views now, and nowhere to our heyday. Brother can't live off.
I mean, you just gotta have fun with it. I mean, that's what it is.
I do. I gotta have fun. I gotta have fun. So today we went. Thank you, Dia. I know. I'll get there. Today we went kayaking, and I recorded some of that stuff, and so I didn't know people were being a fool, but I hope it's like entertaining enough. I think I'm gonna put that one on my Nasty Stampede. I think Nasty Stampede is gonna be like more like a, like, you know, personal stuff, you know, like video diary kind of shit, you know, just hanging out and stuff like that. If it's us hanging out and more my way-ish, I guess I put in the my way stuff. I don't know. It's debatable, you know?
I mean, those videos are funny too. Like LP and the Goose. I still watch that every once in a while just because it's fucking hilarious.
You know what?
Yeah, like I said, man, it's all that shit. Don't plan it, just do it.
Actually, I'm gonna break it up. LP interacted with geeses today too, so there you go. Something else. It's something about those damn.
Oh shit! It's a sequel.
It's something about those gooses. They just follow Sonar.
They fucking especially was on like what was that, the parking lot at like Target or something like that. Like it's one of those places like they just fucking hang up there.
It's just crazy. We didn't expect them up there. More you know, more predictable being in Homewood Park, but not in the friggin' top of a Target parking lot. Hey, I like this right here. For every 300k views a Fish'em gets, you'll do a parody. Hell yeah, I like that. That's kind of
spread the word then.
Spread the word, yo.
Get a Fish'em out there.
You want a Juggernaut bitch full? Give me 1 million views. I want my check to be $1,000.
Pay me, Google.
Exactly. Pay me. You motherfuckers. You all.
Oh, you got the money, Google.
They do. They got a lot of money.
Putting up those damn Viagra ads during my movies.
And motherfuckers. What's going on over here?
That's the funny thing too, when people like start commenting on the videos that I make. There was one that was like this hot. There was a video that came out of some hot Asian girl unboxing Dead Space. I guess my video afterwards was the related video, and they're like, "How did we go from huge, like a really cute Asian chick to this fat hairy dude in his boxers?" No, just that alone, that was beautiful.
Oh man, at least I give you mad props because me, I'm not Barry. I'm not Barry. I'm very, not very. Okay, I'm a tad insecure about my body, so. I know if I could.
Oh, come on, girl! You got a beautiful body.
I do.
Show the world your body, baby.
I do got a sexy ass body, But I know if I could go out there and just. I don't know if I could go out there and just show myself. But I look at greats like big comedians or whatever. They go all out to make people laugh and shit like that. I mean, hell, Will Ferrell ran naked in freaking what was that movie?
Oh yeah, Old School.
Old School, yeah. I was gonna say Sorority Boys, no, but stuff like that. I was like, it would be funny if I just when they just show. And I think I think that was the joke of that one. I think it was last Shiz News where at the end I take off my shirt and shit, and you saw my hairy body, and that's why Randy and them were laughing their asses off because I wouldn't do that usually.
That's what it's, I mean, like I said, dude, you don't take yourself serious. When I shot that first video, none of us thought, like, my girlfriend was there and my roommate at the time. None of us thought we were gonna fucking put that on YouTube. We were just having fun. We did it and it happened, so that's the way it goes. But like I said, when I get home, I'm like the '93 Bulls. So, which is,
what
happened? Be proud of your body, whatever. It's weird though, because I got a bunch of like dudes all watching my videos now though too. They're like, he's so cute, he's so nice. I hope he does more videos. I don't even care what he unboxes.
And you unbox everything.
I'm like the Brad Pitt of the bear community.
The bear community. I could be there. If I really wanted to, I could be there, yeah. I could be there.
I'm telling you, just grow your beard back. Your fucking manly ass beard.
I did get a lot of attention when I had that beard, didn't I? That beard. I remember walking into the McDonald's across from my job, and like there was like this different look from the ladies in there. It's like, oh, what can I get you? Can I get a Big Mac, bitch? Nice kidding. But that beer was. It got
a Big Mac in your number.
Exactly. That beer got too much. It was too big. Beers equal views. When the winter comes, I'm gonna get my beard again. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's too hot to have a beard. Let me tell you. It's too damn hot.
Oh no, I feel you, man. Kansas has been like consecutive for the last 2 weeks, 100-degree weather, man. It sucks.
Jesus. So that's when
everything's melting outside.
That's when you just walk down in your drawers too, and you're unboxing everything.
Yeah, right. Now I have a real reason to walk around in my underwear.
Yeah. It's hot. It's hot as shit. And now you're really black. That's how burnt you got. You are really, really black now.
I'm just gonna have like the farmer's tan, but for boxers.
I'm really proud of my Captain America undies though. These are the shit. My boxes. I'm totally dorked out here. It's like a Superman shirt and a Captain America undie. And literally, I just realized right now these are like my two, like big favorite heroes, I guess. And they're like in the same category, right? Like Superman, DC, and then Captain America is like the Superman of Marvel, kind of shit. What's going on?
All right, I got an arcade question for you. Survey, if you will.
Oh shit! Let's do this.
Captain America in the Avengers arcade, or X-Men the arcade?
Like which is better, or
what's better?
What's better?
Yeah. That's a tough one for you because I know you want to say Captain America, but you know you love X-Men.
I do love the X-Men, man. But who else? These games are at the Galaxy Ghost. I know that. Captain America's and who else was in that?
That was the one who was hiding toward the back.
Yeah.
It's got like Captain America. It's pretty much the Avengers. It's Captain Iron Man. Fucking. Who else was the other two? That white asshole, that like dude in the cape, I forgot what his name was. Vision? There you go, Vision. Hawkeye, yeah, Hawkeye was in it. He was the one. It was horrible. That game was like the vocals and stuff, like the sound in the game. Like somebody would give him something, he'd be like, "Thank you, Quicksilver."
Yeah, I have to. Well, the X-Men themes were bad too. Remember fucking Magneto? Welcome to die.
Yeah. You gotta love that. Or, dude, I would just all day, like, I didn't care if I had to put a code in or put more quarters in, but all I'd do is pick Colossus and just yell. Over and over.
Yeah, I guess I'll go.
What the hell's going on over there?
I guess I go with the freaking X-Men. I go with the X-Men, man. I remember there was an Avenger game I played, I think the Genesis or something. Well, it was like an emulator game. I think it was for Genesis.
That was it.
That was it?
Yeah, that was the game. It was just like a shitty like version of it.
I'll go with X-Men.
Red Skull.
If I picked that one, I would just been picking Captain America and just having fun. Like, yeah, Cap, beat his ass, America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, optic blast.
And White, what was the thing? White Wolverine was shooting lasers from his claws. We never got that.
Right.
We never understood that shit. It was like, what the hell?
It was funny because it was when you had that big arcade where it had like the 2 screens. Everybody would be, you know, it was always like first one to the arcade because you didn't get to choose your character. You had to pick a joystick. The worst joystick was always or what was it, Dazzle? Or
Yeah.
Dazzler or whatever. No one gave a fuck about Dazzler. There's a reason why she wasn't in the movies.
I picked her ass.
Everyone's like, that was the worst control. It had like the worst view. It had the worst everything.
Oh, you could eat at Millennium Park. Anyway,
Dazzler looked like a lesbian out of Xanadu and shit. She had the short haircut before everyone thought about it. It was cool. All she needed was one of those like headband things, like those like the hipsters wear in Wicker Park.
Wicker Park, good old Wicker Park. Didn't they give Jubilee roller skates in the 90s?
No, man, that was Streets of Rage 3 with Skate. That little black kid, the orphan.
I was thinking something. Fuck. There's something new going on in the comics where Dazzler is like the main focus and it's an alternate world of the X-Men or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man.
It had to be her ultimate world. Nobody cares about Dazzler. It's her having a dream and shit that she actually lives at. It's gonna be one of those alternate universe comics.
Like what the fuck is going on here?
It's one of those what if comics. Remember those? Like what if people got Dazzler? Whole issue.
I don't know if it was a what if comic, but I guess it is a what if comic where the Punisher just killed everybody in Marvel. He literally killed everybody. Like when I was in Columbia College, I had to take the tutoring for English was like mandatory or whatever. So they had like some English student who was like that was his majoring or something like that to tutor you. And this guy was like real cool. Like it came to a point where most of the time it was just us talking geeky shit, and then it would be like the last 30 minutes just fucking working on my paper or whatever. And he mentioned one time, he was like, yeah, man, I there's this comic where the Punisher like literally kills everybody from the Marvel universe. And I'm like, no, get out of here. He's like, no, I got it. I'll bring it to you next time. I was like, all right, cool. So what? Next time comes and he shows it to me, and I'm reading it. It's like, holy shit! Like he literally does. He kills everybody. He even set up something so like most of them will show up in one spot and like blew them up with an atomic bomb or something like that. And then at the end he's like, all right, that's everybody. So there's only one more thing to do, and then he blows himself up. He like blows his brain. And that's like that. Like his
ruining life.
His reason for that was like, as long as all these people are here, even the good and the bad, there's gonna be freaking violence and shit like that. So he's like, there's only one thing to do: kill them all. So there you go. The Punisher just fucked up all of them.
I remember there was one. It was one of those whiffs. It was what if Captain America became the Punisher?
Oh.
And basically, yeah, Frank Castle died, and then like it showed the Punisher logo with like the American flag over it. It was really cool.
Oh.
And it was like basically, yeah, Punisher, like Captain America took over, and he started like punishing people.
Speaking of Punisher, did you see that Dirty Laundry video with Thomas Jane?
No, I missed that one.
Oh, dude. Thomas Jane showed up at Comic-Con, and then he was like, he had a surprise video, whatever, and he showed it, and it was like a fan film that he did, you know? And he has a special cameo in it too. Should I tell you or should I not tell you? I mean, it's no big deal if I tell you or anything like that. It's just I'm gonna kill the wow factor. It's like, oh look, he's there. But
was it Stan Lee?
No,
hey there, super fans.
That would have been awesome. But it's basically a Punisher fan film. It's basically what it is, and it's really, really good. Really set up good. And you know, I know some people are like iffy with that Punisher, you know, with him and John Travolta. I personally love that one. Like, I thought it was great, you know. Of course, it could have been a little bit more R-rated, blah, blah, whatever, but I thought it was still great. Like, I have the director's cut or extended cut, whatever, which is a little bit R-rated and a little bit more cool with the shit. Yeah, I know. I mean, the fact that it was filmed in Florida too and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just like the tone. I love that theme song that they had, like, and I liked him as the Punisher. And I was hoping like the sequel would be better, because the first movie is just like a setup, and then the sequel is where you really get into it, where you really get greasy. When they made the next Punisher, they picked a new guy and they made him more edgier, and I mean he was more hardcore, and I love that one too. But I still miss the Thomas Jane. So he made this fan film called Dirty Laundry, and it's great. Like, he goes and it's not like in your face Punisher. It's just him as Frank Castle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like towards the end that you see that hey, it's the Punisher, but literally it's all the tone of the Punisher. It's like what Punisher should have been if it was made in the movie, and he still plays the character great. So yeah, just go on YouTube and look up Dirty Laundry or hashtag Dirty Laundry, and you'll see the video. And it was a great surprise for people. It's like, oh shit, it's the Punisher again. It's Thomas Jane. And it was great that he just did it as a fan, like he really loves the character. He's a comic book guy, and he was like, let me just do this for the people.
I mean, was he done since though? That's why.
I know. Wait. What was that one movie he did that was really good? And I saw it. It was Mist, right? The Mist, was it?
The Mist? Or the Fog?
Was it the Fog? No, I don't think it was Fog. I think the Fog was with Superman, Tom Welling in it, or something like that.
No.
I think it was Mist. That was like, it blew my mind and shit. I was like, oh my god, that was fucking crazy.
Don't make me IMDb this motherfucker too late.
Face Off was the shit. I love Face Off.
Yes.
Face Off was great. Face Off is probably the last great John Woo American film that still had that like tone and style of his Hong Kong action films.
Yeah, that grit.
Yeah, because after that it wasn't. He didn't go back to that kind of style or whatever, so like that, That was the shit. No, that one in Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow was the shit too. I love Broken Arrow.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Christian Slater. Those were two John.
Not enough. What do you call it? Not enough doves flying around.
No, I don't think you can find any doves up in the Grand Canyons, right? That's where they're at, the Grand Canyons.
Yeah, that was his only downside. He got a little too ahead of himself. More doves. No, Troy. No, you said what's best side-scroll action game ever? All right. What are we talking about? Arcade? What are we talking? Pick a system. What is this? Ever or what?
My answer is like, I got it. It's clear as day. Ever. To me, best side-scrolling game that I could always play is Streets of Rage 2. To me, that's the greatest.
I can see that.
That is the greatest to me. I love that game. Every system has that game. My Wii has it. My PlayStation has it. My Xbox has it. Every system has that game. My computer has it. I love that game too.
Yeah, my cell phone's got it.
My cell phone, man. Does it have it for a cell phone? I should look that shit up.
I can get an emulator for that shit.
I probably could. I was trying to do that.
I agree with Nick. I was gonna say Double Dragon. Double Dragon's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, he was
I
throwing.
remember being a kid. I was like,
he was throwing
yeah,
down.
I'm all over that. I was an 8-year-old, and there was a corner store, like a little grocery market. And they just started getting arcades. The first 2 arcades that place ever had was Double Dragon and that Kung Fu game, that Yar Kung Fu. It was it was the shittiest Kung Fu game ever. But there would always be a line for Double Dragon, and I remember just fucking super into it. I remember being there alone one time and flipping the game on one. Nobody saw the goddamn thing. I was so pissed, but so accomplished. Double Dragon's my favorite.
Where is my audience? Damn it!
Yeah, I'm like, where crew? You need to be holding me down. Streets of Rage, though, yeah, that was another good series, man. I remember when my friend first got it. Like, me, him, and his 2 brothers, we would just take turns. We'd flip the shit and then start over, and we'd play again, and then just basically just pass the control.
Pass the control.
Because it was before we were passing blunts, because we were 12 years old. I know from Chicago, ain't that hardcore.
I know, right? Can't pass that shit. Don't pass that shit.
Bad Dudes was hilarious. You save the president and you get the cheeseburger. They made the president look like Ronald Reagan, even better.
Man, there was every like, you can't deny that back then side scrollers were the shit, and every game was side scrolling. Now these days, side scrollers are limited, and you hardly get anything. If it's anything, it's like Street of Rage 2, and then Scott Pilgrim, because that game was the shit, and that like took you back to side scroller games. It was like, oh my god, I love this so much. I was Scott Pilgrim all day, every day when that came out. I was all up on the dick of Scott Pilgrim.
My only gripe with that game was no online co-op.
I know.
Like, I don't got anyone to play that with.
It's like, why didn't they do that? It would have been so much epic if it was fucking like that. I don't know why they didn't do it. I was hoping like later on they'll be like, oh, we just added this update. Now you could fucking play online. But nope. They never did that. I don't know why. I don't understand why. What was the purpose? To keep it really, really fucking old school and you only could play with your friends?
Yeah, see, and that's bullshit. Because it's not like it used to be where everyone's like, coming over these days. I mean, your house it is. Everyone's always at your place, but it's not like it, at everybody's place. I'm playing online. I play most of my, even when we were living in Chicago together. We lived 2 blocks away, yet we were still playing, separate systems.
Yeah.
It's just, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, now
they should have went with it, but they're going for that old school.
Yeah, like now, me and Scoob we can't hang as much. He's a family man. He works and he gotta take care of his daughter and stuff like that. So we used to play all the time here, Xbox and all that. But now we play online. You want to play, you want to throw down, all right, man, let's do it. He can't be here and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Street of Rage 2 came and it's like co-op online. It's like, this is awesome. My only gripe with that is that there's 4 players, so why couldn't you make it 4-player co-op? They did it for the X-Men, right? They had like 6 players.
6-player, yeah.
They made a 6-player co-op, and I'm like, that's fucking badass. But they couldn't do that with Street of Rage 2. I would have, me and like 3 other, the whole freaking everybody, that would have been huge because you didn't do that back then. You just had 1 or 2. You just had 2 people max. Mm-hmm. But if you threw in and you put all 4 people, man, you have a field day. It would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's a party right there.
Yeah,
like fucking N64, GoldenEye, fucking wrestling games, all that shit, dude.
I would have been throwing down right now, but then people would have to be fighting me because I'm always Axel, hands down. You can't take my guy. You can't take Axel.
See, we used to always fight over skate.
That's all I remember.
We'd always pick the girl and then just have somebody pull up from behind. You know that thing where they grab her?
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, this is naughty.
I know, right? It looked like you're grabbing her boobs. We still do that. That's crazy. Like, baby, give me this. Yeah. GoldenEye.
Nick, yes, River City Ransom. One of the best fucking games ever. And that was amazing. Did you play that?
No, I didn't, but that's what a lot of people said that Scott Pilgrim was influenced by, with the whole coin thing and everything.
Easily.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That game was like basically the closest thing you'll get. Remember Double Dragon when it came out for Nintendo? It was like the weirdest fucking game. Mm-hmm. Basically, the people who made Double Dragon made River City Ransom for the systems, and even like Billy and Jimmy Lee are bosses like toward the end of the game. You have to fight them. They call them the Dragon Twins.
That's awesome.
But it's awesome. Fucking amazing. That game was really fun.
So you being a big Double Dragon fan, what do you think about that Double Dragon movie they had back in the 90s?
Oh man, it was so bad. The best part about it was Alyssa Milano, and that was it. She didn't even have to say a word. Just having her in there was good enough.
That's true.
But the fact that she did say a word is basically that ruined the movie. The fact that you had the fucking T-1000 with a goddamn Vanilla Ice like hair job, it was just it was so bad. Everything about that movie. You had that asshole from Party of Five on there.
Yeah,
it's like, oh man.
I think my big, I don't know if I was still like a big fan of his back then too. I think I was because I love Mark Dacascos. Like, I love that guy. I think he should have been like one of our great action stars and whatnot, because that motherfucker's martial arts is great. If you guys haven't seen,
he was good, yeah.
If you guys haven't seen a movie called, I know there's a lot of movies called this though, but this movie is called Drive. And I'm trying to, Nick knows Drive. That is Mark Dacascos' best fucking martial arts movie ever, man. That movie is the shit. Him and with Kadeem Hardison, I think. Kadeem Hardison, I think that's his name. That is, oh my god, I love that
It's
movie.
funny, they would throw like a real big star, like a comedian there.
I know, you got that's the combo.
Kadeem Hardison, that was a dude, that was like, that was Dwayne Wayne, right?
Yeah, Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat will always go down as one of the best freaking video game movies, and I don't think no one has a problem with that freaking movie.
No.
No one has.
As long as you don't mention the other one, it wasn't Annihilation.
I know, right? Annihilation was bad, but you know what? I love the music in that movie.
It was a good soundtrack, yeah, I agree.
It was a great soundtrack, and I had some favorite fights. My favorite was Jax versus Cyrex. When he threw the table, and then Cyrex did that fucking corkscrew spin, and that music kicked in. I was like, oh, it's about to go down. But
it was all good until Baraka showed up with his fucking rubber ass mask. Like, they didn't even try to hide that shit. It was bad.
Oh man, and that's the thing with this Mortal Kombat. They did the online series, and then they said that he was making a movie now, but I hear it's just season 2 of the online series. So, what the fuck? Either or? Come on. I thought he was like, he got the green light for it's like, hey, the series became real good. Now we're gonna give you the rights to make the movie. But it just sounds like he's just doing the second season of the series.
Right. I'm hoping it'll just be one more season and then just to introduce more characters. But he said this season is going to hit the tournament. Like, they're actually going to start it. So who knows? I would love to see it go straight into a movie, especially when he released that first pilot for it, where they started doing, like, you know, they showed Baraka and they show all these other people. That looked amazing. It was like if they Mortal Kombat into 7. You know, it was like one of those things. So
yeah.
I really hope, like, they keep on the... Like, season 1 was good. You know, I actually liked every single episode. There wasn't really anything I had a problem with on that.
Yeah.
So I really hope they continue that in season 2.
I had no idea they were selling that shit on Blu-ray too. No idea.
I know. I found out late about that.
Yeah, me too. I was like, oh shit, but I already downloaded all of them. I probably will get them. Maybe. I don't know. You know what I
Honestly, I picked up the Blu-ray. There's nothing new there. There's no making of. There's no...
No?
Let me... hold on. I'll be right back. Let me find that shit.
Alright, go find that shit. But there was one thing I liked about that series was I'm a big like Sentai fan, so when it comes to stuff like Power Rangers and Kamen Rider or whatever, and I like Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, and there was the I forgot the one that was black, Wing Knight, and that guy in the Mortal Kombat series was Johnny Cage. So I was like, oh, that's awesome, you know, there's something else that he's doing, and it's something outside of that kind of role, and he played this character. He played Johnny Cage actually pretty well for me. And then when I found out that he's a Chicago martial artist, I was like, oh, that's even awesome. I even like him more. So, you know, much love to that. Johnny Cage movie in development, word. I love the Johnny Cage from the first Mortal Kombat movie. This is the part you fall down.
Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm back. Yeah, they had a bunch. Well, actually, there's a couple special features on here, but yeah, it's not really worth it. If you already have the episodes, you're pretty much good.
Alright.
Yeah, too, because all those guys are from Chicago too, like the original, like Mortal Kombat crew, like the people, the actors who did all the like, the movement and stuff. What was it? Johnny Cage has his own dojo.
Word?
I think it's over on like Montrose and Clark. Yeah, he's got him and his brother have their own dojo over there.
Oh shit! Well, it's not called Johnny Cage Dojo, is it?
No. I forgot what his name's like Daniel Pensina or something like that. And like his brother did Raiden. He did Raiden, I think Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
I know they play all
Johnny Cage.
They play all the characters. When I was a kid, I thought that was like a joke. I thought it was like an inside joke because everybody at the end was like, whatever, starring as whatever, starring as whatever. It's like, haha, look, it's ending like it was a real movie. Those are real people. But then later I found out I was like, oh shit, those are real people, and it's made in Chicago. Oh snap! And we used to drive. I remember driving by Midway. I was like, oh shit, that's Midway right there, and it was like close as hell. It's just fucking Kimball going to Addison. It was
no, it's Addison. It was Addison and California and Roscoe.
California Roscoe.
Mhm. Well, not anymore, but yeah.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. They're somewhere else now. They left the city. Bastard.
Yeah. No, they're still in Chicago. NetherRealm Studios is, and they moved like down the street or something like that. They're like behind the power plant or something.
Oh, well then I'm gonna go over there and be like, hey, I'll wash your bathrooms, man. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
You saw that new game they're making, right?
Oh, the DC one?
Injustice.
Yeah.
You guys seen that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks good. They had like a 15-minute video, and yeah, Superman's in it. You got Batman, of course. They threw in like fucking Solomon Grundy.
That's all you gotta say
I
is
think
Superman. And
Wonder Woman's
like,
probably in it.
oh yeah, the Wonder Woman's gonna be in it. She's in it. I seen it. Speaking of that Chung Lee movie, that's like bad. You know, I'm a guy who can like any movie. You know, like we were talking about Double Dragon. I could watch that movie and freaking enjoy it. It's bad, and I'll admit it's bad, but I'll enjoy the shit out of it because of how it is. But there's some movies that I cannot enjoy because it's just so freaking bad. Like that Chung Lee movie, I thought they try to go gritty, they try to go hard. They got the story kind of packed down. The whole thing about Bison and secting his good half of his soul into, you know, Rose and blah blah blah, whatever, all that shit. But they just lost the image. You know, people didn't look like their characters. People didn't act like their characters either. You know, it was just all downhill from there. And plus, I hate that girl from Smallville. I hate her when she was in Smallville. I just never liked her. And I'm a big advocate for the first Street Fighter movie. I love that movie. I don't give a shit. I love that movie. I watch it like crazy.
It was funny because I remember seeing that movie in theaters, and I just remember going like, oh, "This movie's awesome," and then like my age now, I'm like, "What the fuck was I thinking?"
Exactly. But it just has a place with me, man. It's like everybody looked like the characters brought to life. It was freaking funny. It was great. I mean, you know, there could be a way better Street Fighter movie, and I hear that one day there is actually, because the guy who made that Street Fighter beginning or whatever video on YouTube, Capcom's been talking to him and like, hey, we'll let you do the fucking movie and stuff like that. So if that's true, that's awesome, because maybe someone would do it like right. But for back in the day, for the 90s, that movie would like fit that time. It just fit that time. It's just how it is. It was great. I love the shit out of it. And hell, I even love the Mario Brothers movie, man, because it's just that cheeky kind of fun. It's just, it's bad.
I agree on that one.
It's just that cheeky kind of fun. As a kid, I was like, yeah, Mario Brothers is fucking awesome and shit like that. But that's how it is. I'm not by myself. I know people who love the Mario Brothers movie too. It's either or, man. You either like it. Exactly. You see, you either like it or you don't. You don't like it because you think.
Bad.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I thought it was cool. I mean, yeah, of course it wasn't, you know, Mario fucking hitting flags and looking for princesses and shit. I liked it just because it was funny for what it was, you know, and John Leguizamo was a good Luigi. Probably best Luigi there ever will be, since Luigi never does shit anyway.
Exactly.
But, I mean, like,
but
I thought it was fun. Like I said, everyone, like, condemns it and says it's the worst fucking movie ever. It wasn't that bad.
No, the worst movie ever will be that Chung-Li.
It just sucks that they never made a sequel.
Exactly, right? I wanted to see what the fuck went down. The Chung-Li, and
Yeah.
like I said, I hardly hate movies, but I love King of Fighter games. I love them. When they made the King of Fighter movie, I was very, 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 very super duper disappointed that I just hated it. Like, hands down, I hated it. And that's hard for me. That's hard for me to hate a movie. It's just so bad.
Who didn't Uwe Boll direct it or something like that?
No, you balled.
Or did you do the Tekken movie?
No, he didn't do the Tekken movie either. Which I like the Tekken movie, by the way. I don't see no. I mean,
it was that guy. You know who that guy is, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's the one that does like every video game movie and fucks it.
Oh yeah, I know. And those movies, you just laugh. You just laugh at those movies. But that's what he's famous for. He's famous for fucking them up and people laughing at him. That's why he still does it. Plus, he knows how to work away the taxes and shit like that, so he can make them. Motherfuckers.
Right. It's funny too because every time he makes a shitty movie and people call him out on it, he's like, "Oh, we'll get in the ring. I'll box you." He's like, "I'll fucking fight you." It's like, you can say I suck at movies, come fight me. That's hilarious.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Video game movies, the only because a lot of times they always try to make these movies that they try to appeal to the fans, and then people who don't, and they mostly appeal like these stories that get written, nothing to do with the fucking video game. They'll name drop a few people, but that'll be as far as it gets. The only one I think that was really, besides Mortal Kombat and everything, I think they did a really good job with Silent Hill. Silent Hill was a fucking great movie in my opinion.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking, they hit everything spot on.
Yeah.
And like the first time they had that thing where, spoiler alert, when they would go from like the regular town to like the fucking like rusty bloody town.
Yeah.
Like that was just straight out of the video game, and they did a killer job with that.
They did. And I didn't even play Silent Hill that much, but I knew enough. And even as someone who didn't play the game, I knew that they did the game right. Because it was just that good.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm also a fan of the Max Payne movie, and I know it could have been done differently, but and this is the thing, because I hate when people are like, I'm a real hardcore fan and they fucked that up and blah blah. But I'll say I'm a hardcore fan, and they got it. They got the tone. They got it. The only problem was it wasn't enough action, I guess, kind of thing. And plus they went to another way. Like they did it, but then they didn't kind of do it in the game, because it followed the game right, but at the end of the movie they start going after the president of the corporation, which is really what the first game was. Like, you went after that woman. So if they made a sequel, right, it would have been that, and probably more action and whatnot. But other than that, like, Max Payne got the story down. He was upset about his family getting killed. It got the tone. It got, that he wanted to get that and blah blah blah. You saw the stuff about Ragnarok, Vinny Cogniti. If you knew the game, you saw the little fucking Easter eggs they put in the movie. It was nice. The thing they could have done without was the whole drug thing, because in the game they don't tell you what you see or whatever when you're on Valkyr. It's just they just go crazy. If they kept that concept, it would have been fine. Yeah. But the movie decided to, like, all right, let's go visually and create the Valkyries that these guys go. This is why they go crazy and blah blah blah. That's all right. It probably would have been better had it only been done when Max took it. Like, the moment Max took it, we see it, because right, what we're really supposed to do in the game, you're just seeing things through Max's eyes. That's it. And that's how the movie should have been. We just saw everything through Max's eyes. We're not following anybody else. We're not, doing these back and forth stuff. It's just everything through Max's eyes as he's uncovering it. That's how the movie should have been, in my opinion. Just straight like the game and shit like that. Other than that, I fucking love that movie. Like, when I beat Max Payne 3 and I got into the Max Payne mode and I bought Max Payne 1 and I would fucking watch the Max Payne movie again, I fucking love it. I don't give a shit.
You know what? I've never seen that movie, but for you, I will watch that shit, and I will have a full review for you, sir.
Thank you.
I think it's on Netflix. Either way, I'll download it.
Is it? No, it's not on Netflix. I would have known it was on Netflix. How was Max Payne 3 is good, but it's no Max Payne 1 and 2. I'll tell you that. Because the thing is that Max Payne 3 it's Max Payne, but it doesn't have the essence of Max Payne. You know what I'm saying? Like, Max Payne 1 and 2 were done by Remedy. It was their project. They did it with love. They did it with a lot of thought, a lot of, Max Payne was more of, it was more than just a game of some guy getting revenge and shooting up places. It had, like, this whole mythology behind it, this whole psychology behind it, this whole symbolism behind it, and all this shit. Like, it was smart. It was done with fucking brains. Like, it was brilliantly done. First one and second one. The third one kind of got it, but it was just, I don't know, too much, I guess. Because in 1 and 2, Max Payne, the action scenes, like, it made sense. They happen because they happen, like, it just made sense. And part 3 is just the action scenes, like, oh shit, oh, I'm here, and then all of a sudden there's just, like, bad guys everywhere. Just every corner you go, there's just bad guys. It's like over excessive fucking violence and shit like that, and it's like, it's badass. You do
pull the stranglehold.
Yeah, it's like stranglehold. It's like badass. It's crazy, and you're gonna have fun, and you're gonna be frustrated too if you die a lot like my ass did. But it's a great game.
All the time. I did too.
Yeah, it's a great game. Play Max Payne 3, and plus the multiplayer is kind of fun if you're not getting your ass killed like I am. but it's a great game because there.
I had an easier time with multiplayer than I did with player.
Did you, man? I'm getting my ass. I'm just bad at multiplayer. Motherfuckers be on bullshit, but it's good, man. Like the story gets it. I like the new style. I like everything like that. The bullet time is awesome too. Like if you actually dive, and let's say you dive and you like hit a table, you react to that table. Like you actually bam, you react to that table being hit, and then you're just on the floor and you could keep shooting when you're on the floor and shit like that. The bullet time is awesome and shit, you know. But me personally, it's nothing nowhere near Max Payne 1, and especially Max Payne 2, which I think is like the best hands down. Cause I just felt like it was Rockstar, but Remedy needed to be behind it like 100%. But instead they went to, they left it because they finished their story. There was pretty much nothing else ready to be told, and they did Alan Wake, and Alan Wake is great. Alan Wake is like a brilliant game. Those guys are geniuses. I love what they do.
Oh yeah.
I haven't played the sequel to Alan Wake yet though.
That's the thing too. Well, those guys, Remedy Studios, they did the first 2 Max Paynes. They had nothing to do with 3, so you could buy the story was different on that.
Yeah.
I mean, them doing Alan Wake it totally felt, it had that Max Payne feel to it, obviously, but it was something totally different.
Yes. They even
you're right. The narration of the game and everything was great.
Yeah. And I had no idea. I loved that it was like a TV show. Like you were playing a TV show. That was fucking awesome. Like you were playing the first season of this TV show. Every, I guess, level, which was episode, started with like an opening and a closing. It was freaking brilliant. I loved it. It was like previously on Alan Wake.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they even had like
that was a great thing. Plus, it's like if you start playing it and then you forget about it for a while, and then you come back to it, they'll be like, yeah, previously. It's like, oh yeah, that's what happened.
Exactly. They also had like a lot of Easter eggs to Max Payne in that game. There was the book he made before it was called something whatever, and it was clearly like the Max Payne. And then they even had the creator of Max Payne, who's also the writer and the writer of fucking Alan Wake, Sam Lake, appear in this one video shit they did where that guy was getting interviewed and he was like, do the face again, and that guy did the original Max Payne face from the first game because he was Max Payne. It was funny as hell. He was like, he did the face.
Yeah.
It was awesome, man.
I gotta go back and play that game. I gotta get that back from my friend. I let him
it.
borrow it like 2 years ago.
You gotta get that shit back. I went to the exchange and bought Max Payne again. Uncharted is great. Prince of Persia is great. Batman is great.